I've just been thinking a lot recently about what makes good art, what makes art that has lasting intrigue, what makes your work stand out from everything else, you know? And I like to use things that kind of, make people wonder where the fuck it came from. I don't know, it's just like, I always see stuff that just, like, that a lot of people might overlook or not think twice about. And like I tend to see something in it, and like I'm just like kind of getting to this point where I'm realizing how to utilize that stuff. I enjoy the exploration and the learning and the I don't know, I could play it safe and just do what I know, but it's not fun. I don't know, it's funny because I'm looking back at some of the work I've done in the past that I thought was, my favorite or was good, and it's just like I'm so far removed from it at this point that like it doesn't do anything for me. I mean, I've done a lot of metal work in the past, and I guess I'm just finding that working with metal is a little limiting. Kind of been getting back into, doing some more like painting and, utilizing texture, and then just been collecting trash off the street. Kind of started really liking like using old materials. It's like I've been kind of wanting to like do stuff that almost looks like it could have been made 100 years ago or something. I grew up in an old house with old things around me, so I've always loved antiques, and it's just like, they don't make shit like they used to. And I enjoy the idea of taking something that had a life of its own and giving it new life. Older materials, weathered materials, have a little bit more soul already. Jasper Johns kind of started me on this kind of new path or whatever. His art was not a appendage of himself. He didn't want there to be any or he didn't want to do stuff that like necessarily had his personality in it, or his pain or his angst or whatever. It was just, you know what I'm saying? So he kind of like separated himself from the art, and like I really kind of dug that that thought process. I'm not as stressed out coming up to this show as I have been in the past getting ready for shows. The idea to me of doing stuff that was less subject matter oriented just seemed really freeing.